What's up, everybody? I got a couple of items here that I want to share with you all, and I got an order from Box Lunch, and then I have one from Hot Topic, which of course they are sister stores, you know, so it's kind of funny that I ended up getting these orders in pretty much at the same time. But some of these items that I got here, I caught them on sale. Basically, they've had a lot of sales online recently, and really, in my opinion, I don't know how it is with Box Lunch because I don't have one in my area, but for the, you know, Hot Topic, it's actually cheaper for me to order online, because when I go in store, for one thing, the store is like 45 minutes away at least, and then the prices are just higher in store. So yeah, for me it's much easier to go online, and then along with that, there are a lot of discounts and things that I earn as well. So yeah, it just works better for me. But I'm gonna go and start off here with the first item that I got from Box Lunch. I got two items from them, and I've been waiting for a price drop on this. They did ship this just bubble wrapped, not boxed within a box, which is fine because it's in good condition here. So we have here Espresso Trip Tina and Unicorn. Now this one here, of course, was a SDCC exclusive. You see it says here Summer Convention exclusive. This one, I knew that I wanted it because I am pretty much a Bob's Burger completionist. I have all of the Bob's Burgers Pops and Dorbs at this point, and I'm trying to stay up on that. I'm not a completionist with most lines, but when it comes to Bob's Burgers, yeah, I've been staying up to date on that. So yeah, I knew I was going to get this, but I just didn't want to pay that full price for it. I think initially this was like maybe $40, you know, and then plus of course the shipping and handling along with that. But I knew that the price was going to drop on this eventually because it wasn't the most popular item. It's been sitting on the website, so yeah, I figured that it would get marked down eventually, and I think I got this like half price at this point, and it's probably still available. If anybody is interested in it, you can check out Box Lunch's website in order to see. Now this episode that it references is a really funny episode. I mean, I really want to go back and check the episode out again because yeah, Tina, she was basically, Bob got an espresso machine because he was trying to class up the restaurant. He wanted to draw in new customers, and Tina just got addicted to drinking espresso. It's pretty funny. Not really sure why they got Teddy over here with those big eyes going on there. That's a little bit creepy. I'm not sure why they decided to do that. But yeah, this is very cool looking. I will get it out here so we can take a look at it. Of course, out of the box, you get a much better look at the details of this. And this is a very cool looking pop ride. I'm glad that I went ahead and got this. I mean, it is pretty much a no-brainer for me because I am such a big fan of Bob's Burgers. Even though, you know, the latest seasons, I feel like they've had a lot of episodes that are kind of hit or miss. There's been some episodes where I barely laughed at all, even though I may have liked the concept of them. And then they still have had some that are pretty funny. So I'm actually glad that the series is continuing on. But yeah, I didn't notice here before, previously, that, you know, the unicorn has the little diamond there on the forehead. Okay, the wings look pretty nice. The tail especially is very cool. The way that they sculpted the tail there has a nice flow to it, and you know, it's very curly and everything. So yeah, I really do like the look of this. Okay, of course she has some espresso in her cup there. And I think I am going to display this out of box because it just doesn't display super well within the box. I'm going to hang on to the box, of course, but I would rather have this sitting out where it can be seen very easily. And you know, if anybody's a Bob's Burgers fan, you know, let me know what you think about the pop figures they've done this far, and would you like to see them do more based on Bob's Burgers. Now, them doing, you know, this pop ride, that leads me to believe that they are willing to do some more. So it'd be interesting to see if they get into doing some of the supporting characters, which they really haven't done many yet. I think Teddy is the only, yeah, Teddy's the only supporting character they've done thus far. So it'd be interesting to see if they do some more pops based outside of the family. The next item here, and again, this is still from Box Lunch, although this is something that is common that you could buy with multiple retailers. But this one, they did ship box within a box, and this is actually a movie moment. Okay, and I'll go ahead and get this opened up here. I do like the way these boxes open up, these quarters open up very easily. Okay, you can see what it is here already. We have Thor versus Thanos. Now this one, you know, the images I saw of it made it look really cool. Really glad to have this up close now. Of course, I will get this out in a moment to take a look at it. I like that it does have a background to it. I like when they do that in the boxes. You know, it has sort of the forest background, which is true to the actual scene. And on the back there's just a better look at it. Doesn't have any other figures showing there. Okay, again, Thor versus Thanos. So yeah, I think it's very cool that they made this. And while I get this out, I do want to, well, basically just ask if anybody was able to get the Captain America versus Thanos. And I really want to hear from people. What do you think about how that one turned out? Do you think that one is worth tracking down? I actually don't know if it's still on their website or not. I'll have to look into that. But yeah, if you've seen the Captain America versus Thanos up close, definitely let me know what you think about it. But yeah, this one here is very cool. Now they did have to put the figures kind of close together. It would make a little more sense if they were further apart. But you know, for the sake of space, I'm sure they had to put them kind of close together. But this, you know, the lightning up around Thor, this just looks amazing. I really like the look of that. And I actually think this is one of the coolest looks for Thor that I've seen. That looks just amazing. You know, and of course he has the lightning coming off of his hand where you can tell that he threw the Stormbreaker there. The placement of Stormbreaker, it was kind of hard to tell, I guess, in the scene. Of course, with the movie not being rated R, they couldn't show like full on, you know, it going into Thanos' chest. But the placement of it looks close enough, you know, to where it actually hit him. Okay, of course, I like his expression, you know, his expression of pain there. He's got the Infinity Gauntlet on. Yeah, and this is just, you know, this is iconic because it's that moment, you know, before that major moment in the movie. Of course, by now, everybody should have seen Infinity War if you're interested in it. But still, you know, I'm not going to be too direct about what happened. But yeah, this is the moment, though, before that major moment. So that's why this is very significant. I think they did a good job here as well with the ground that they're standing on. There are little details there, like, you know, the pebbles, the rocks and everything, different blades of grass, you know, the foliage. It looks pretty good. So I like that. This is, to me, more detailed than some of the movie moments have been. Some of them, the stands, I think, are a little too simplistic. But, yeah, I really do like the look of this one. I would like to get some more movie moments, possibly. I'm considering trying to track down the Pennywise and Gutter, but it seems like a lot of people got that one, and then they were not happy with it. So I definitely would like to hear your opinions on that one as well. If you've seen the Pennywise and Gutter up close, or if you own that one, you know, do you think it's worth keeping in your collection? Because I think with the movie moments, you have to be very picky because they do take up so much space. And as a matter of fact, I actually just went and bought another bookcase basically so that I would have, like, I knew I was getting this and I knew I was getting some other items. So I went ahead and got another bookcase, and I'm starting it off with some Marvel figures up top. And as a matter of fact, at the end of this video, I'll show you what that display is looking like thus far. But again, I'm very happy with this. I'm glad that I went ahead and got this, and I'm glad that I also was able to get, you know, a discount on it as well with Box Lunch. Moving on now to my Hot Topic order, and it's kind of funny because Box Lunch sent one item. You know, they sent one item, the Tina figure there, and just wrapped in bubble wrap, and then they had the movie moment in the sorter. Same thing happened with Hot Topic here. They got one item in bubble wrap and then the other one actually in a box. So I don't know if that's something that, you know, Box Lunch and Hot Topic are doing intentionally now, you know, just making sure that one is in a box, or I just don't know if that's, you know, the way that it's going to be. But regardless, you know, not a big deal. You know, the figures did come in good condition. So like I said, one here already loosened up the bubble wrap because it actually is like a bubble wrap pouch that they have there. And we have here from Hot Topic, and again, this is not a Hot Topic exclusive, but I went with them to order it. We have here the Gold Chrome Ant-Man. Now, as far as these Gold Chrome Marvel Pops are concerned, there is no way I'm going to try to get all of them. I'm really not even interested in all of them, but I did want to make sure I got the Ant-Man one because I do have, I think, most of the Ant-Man figures except for Ant-Man from Ant-Man and the Wasp. I don't have the common or the Chase. And I may add those to my collection eventually. I think they actually are on my wish list on Stashpedia, so I may add them. I'm trying to be somewhat of an Ant-Man completionist just because I really like the design of the characters. So yeah, I want to continue to add on some Ant-Man figures. But yeah, I just like his suit. I think it is one of the best designed suits in the Marvel universe, you know, the cinematic universe, because it really does look like a real suit. You know, it looks practical, and that's what I really like about it. So as far as the other Gold Chrome figures are concerned, I do have another one here. As a matter of fact, I'm not going to say about what other ones I'm interested in until I let you see that other one. But this one right here, yeah, we'll get the Ant-Man out. We will take a look at it. there really isn't much to say about it. I mean, it's, you know, the Ant-Man figure, which has been done before, but it's in gold chrome, and I mean, it's just really shiny. You know, that's really what it comes down to. Obviously, that is the appeal of chrome. They're very shiny, they catch the light, you know, it just draws your attention. So yeah, I think this looks very cool. One issue I have with it though, because it is all gold, you know, to me it doesn't really read as Ant-Man right away. You really have to know the costume for that to really connect. I mean, it almost looks like a generic character somewhat with the gold chrome, but I still do like the look of it, and of course I'm gonna have it with the rest of my Ant-Man collection, so you know, that'll make it pretty obvious that yes, this is another Ant-Man figure. But yeah, I still like the suit very much, you know, and that's why, like I said, I want to make sure that I got this pop also. So in the sorter box here, we have another gold chrome pop. Go ahead and get it out here. Notice it actually has the tissue paper on it as well. Okay, and this is the gold chrome Black Panther. Now, if you watch my videos on a regular basis, especially Funko News, then you know that these two figures have been at the end of my video for a while, because that's the way, you know, I let people know what I'm looking for. Not that I'm always looking for people to send stuff my way, but people ask on a regular basis, you know, what pops I'm looking for, so that's my way of letting people know. And yeah, these two have been ones that I've wanted for a good while. I'm going to go ahead and get the Black Panther out here. Oh, by the way, I didn't point it out that with the movie moment, Thor and Thanos they're not bobbleheads. They don't have to be, because they're on a stand there, so they can't be considered action figures. There is something with the licensing when it comes to Marvel and Star Wars, that they have to be bobbleheads because they can't be perceived as action figures, since other companies have the rights to the action figures. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. I know some people ask that very often, especially new collectors. But yeah, we have here, of course, gold chrome Black Panther. Seems like his head is turned this way on purpose. His body is kind of, I guess, meant to stand like that. Yeah, which is very cool. Now, funny enough, like I said with Ant-Man, with him being gold chrome, I don't think it reads as Ant-Man right away. With Black Panther, I mean, it still very much looks like Black Panther to me. I guess it is because he's very distinct, you know, with the etching that he has on his mask, and then with the claws, of course. Yeah, it's just very distinct, you know, so yeah, he looks pretty awesome. If I had to say which one I like more, I might give the edge to Black Panther, because like I said, it just reads more as him right away. So yeah, I do like the look of this. And actually, I do want to go ahead and point out, as far as the gold chrome is concerned, Iron Man is a maybe for me. I'm not really worried about Loki or Captain America, although I have seen Captain America marked way down at one point on Walmart's website. So if I saw it marked down for like that price again, I think it was like $6. If I saw it for that low of a price, I might go for it. Groot looks okay, but honestly, I've never been a huge fan of potted Groot, so not really so worried about that. Hulk looks cool. I did see Hulk in the store. Hulk looks pretty cool. I didn't pick it up because I was actually shopping for a trade, and I didn't want to get anything for myself at that point. But I might get Hulk, even though I still wish it was a larger pop figure. Black Widow's a pass, Thor's a pass, Gamora's a pass for me. And then, of course, Black Panther and Ant-Man are the last two on there. And then, of course, there are more gold chrome pops. There's Star-Lord, which I believe is a box lunch exclusive. Rocket Raccoon, I want to say, is with FYE. And then I think Spider-Man and Doctor Strange are just releasing pretty much. So out of those, I think the Rocket looks pretty cool. I could see going for that eventually. Star-Lord is a maybe, you know, if I see it marked down especially. And Spider-Man and Doctor Strange, I don't know. I mean, if I saw them up close and I liked them, then maybe. But like I said, for the most part, I'm not trying to be a completionist when it comes to these gold chrome pops. So 2018 was pretty much the year of chrome with Funko, and I think they probably are going to continue to do it. Hopefully not as much as last year. I do feel like it may have been just a little bit overkill, but you know, so I hope that they do it on rare occasions and more suited to the characters as well. I just want it to be something special, not something that's done randomly. You know, I want it to be something that really has that cool factor to it. Still got my fingers crossed, hoping that that chrome purple Batman turns out to be true, because that's definitely one that I would like. But beyond that, you know, like I said, we'll just wait and see what happens as far as chrome is concerned. And you all let me know if there are any actual other pops that you think deserve that chrome treatment. You know, obviously I know some people are sick of it. I understand that, but if there are any other pops that come to your mind that you think deserve that attention, definitely let me know in the comments. I saw some people saying that if they were to do a Terminator line, then obviously, you know, the T1000 would have to be chromed out. That would be a dope pop. But I'm actually surprised that Funko doesn't have the Terminator license, because that license has just been trashed so much by really terrible movies, and they got another movie on the way that, in my opinion, doesn't look super promising. You know, so we'll see what happens with that, if Funko ever gets that license or not. Now, before I wrap this video up, I do want to share with you all that I got a couple of my shirts in from Teespring. I did set up a Teespring account. I do have some merch on there now. So I just want to share with you real quick that the shirts that I actually have here. Now, one, I've actually already been wearing this myself, and I had a little quick clip of me wearing it in my video talking about my goals for this year. But this is the black shirt here that has my logo on it. And again, big props to Backstage Inc. for getting this logo done for me. Of course, I had the concept, but she's the one that really made it happen and brought this together. So yeah, I'm very happy with it. And Teespring, they do a great job with their printing. I'm not, you know, I wouldn't say if it wasn't true. They really do a great job with the printing. I was highly impressed when I saw this, because I was a little nervous at first, but not knowing their quality, I was a little nervous about it. But yeah, it's really great quality, and the shirt actually feels nice, which isn't a surprise, because it's actually a Hanes shirt, which I didn't realize they had Hanes shirts there. So yeah, really good quality there. And then the next shirt here, this one is for a friend. Okay, I'm not sure if I should say who or not, but this is for a friend. This is going to go to a friend of mine. So this is the blue shirt that has the blue and red FM logo on it. And again, very great printing job there. I like the way this one turned out also. And then the last one here, this is one of the Worth the Chase shirts, which I did a video on my merch talking about why I went with the designs that I did. So if you haven't checked that out, you can. I'm not going to explain it again right now. This one is actually a different style shirt, well, by a different company. This is a Gildan Ultra Cotton shirt here. But again, this is the hot pink Worth the Chase shirt. And I was definitely worried about the words here, if it would print out very well. Hopefully it shows well on the camera, because yeah, it looks really cool up close. So again, great printing job by Teespring. Very happy with this. So I do want to give you all the reminder that I do have a code right now that you can use on Teespring to save 20% on the merchandise. And if you purchase, you know, if you make a purchase, basically, of course, you'll be supporting the channel in that way. Really, I'm trying to get more money up, because I really want to do bigger giveaways on my channel, and maybe do giveaways a little more often. I may not always, you know, make my giveaways like super public and announce them in the thumbnails and all of that. And that's just because I don't want to bring, you know, negative elements to the channel, people that are all about the giveaways, you know. But yeah, I do want to make sure that I have the money to, you know, make that happen, to do some bigger giveaways this year. So that's part of the reason that I'm doing that. And then also, you know, I like the designs. I think they look cool. You know, like I said, I got a shirt for myself. I plan to get some more stuff for myself. You know, I'm going to rock my own clothing, of course. And it'd be very cool to see members of the community rocking it as well, you know, and showing support in that way. But again, the money that I'm getting up from those sales, that is going to support the giveaways on the channel. So do consider checking out the merchandise. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you all so much for checking it out. This is, I think, my first official unboxing for 2019. I think I got some other very cool unboxings coming up. I just placed the order for something that I've been saying I wanted for the longest time. I finally went ahead and pulled the trigger on that. So I'm very excited about that, and that'll be in a couple of days here. And then, you know, I got some other cool content coming up as well. But again, thank you all so much for checking out this video. Thank you all so much for the support, and I'll talk to you all again real soon.